Okay, what you're looking at here is just federal standard 9mm, 115 grain. And if you look at the chart here on energy foot-pounds, you'll notice that at muzzle it's 356, and at 100 yards it's 236, for a loss of 120 foot-pounds over that distance. Now, when we take a 38, 158 grain lead round nose, muzzle 208 foot-pounds, and at 100 yards, 183 foot-pounds. Notice that the 38 special with the heavier bullet is only losing 25 foot-pounds. What this means is that at some point at longer range, beyond 100 yards, the 38 special will have more energy than the 9mm. But the problem is that the distance is too far and further than most people shoot to have the benefit. But once again, if you look here, you got 9mm, 356, 236, and you've got 38, you got 208 and 183. Now this was out of a 4-inch barrel. Now the thing I'm trying to point out here is how ballistic coefficient is important sometimes for longer ranges, because you want to have the most energy you can for them longer ranges, if say like you're hunting and stuff like that. So sometimes what happens is, for instance, if you take a 357 Magnum and you have a 125 grain bullet and it's doing 575 out of a 4-inch barrel for muzzle energy, and let's say you have a 158 grain that's only doing about, say, 535 foot-pounds. A person naturally assumes that the 125 grain, because it's got more energy at start, that it's going to have more energy downrange, but that just isn't true. The reason why is because, generally speaking, not all the time, lighter bullets lose velocity and energy quicker than heavy bullets. So once again, we've got the 9mm here, which is 115 grains, and it's losing energy quite dramatically over that distance of 100 yards. And then the 38, you'll notice the big, heavy, slow 158 grain doesn't really lose a lot of energy. The problem is that it's got a loopy trajectory, and for it to benefit, it has to be at a closer range, because nobody's going to be shooting at 200 or 300 yards for most things. So that's why we want our bullets within a certain range of usefulness on what we're doing, whether we're hunting or self-defense and stuff like that. So just pointing out some things about ballistic coefficient and energy, how that you can't always go by muzzle energy for everything, because it depends on the distance that you're shooting.